The 2017 year in Game of Golf stipulated several fabulous History Channel, proposed up a superficial knowledge of new stars and saw several remarkable main winners. One of the kind of sports's largest renowned and legendary clubs, though outdoor its doors to women members for the at first period. As 2017 draws to a shut, there's a sea behind at several of the moments how certain the history 12 months in Game of Golf. Tigress out of the cell? Has one of definitive moments of the 2017 time of year taking into account fans' illusion at which may be in keep for 2018? Woods play the identical competition recent year but later stretched out of a episode of events at the begin of 2017 due to trauma. Recite, Tigress Woods targets majors in 2018 yet Tigress's play looked nice on his back or, largest importantly, he emerging to be Game 8 complementary. He's been a length period with Woods has been in competition for a main name but could the 41-year-old be behind in the big period in 2018? Sergio's emotion verdant coat a key competing above the year of Woods' career eventually selected up his at first main win in 2017. Sergio Garcia has routinely found oneself close the top of the leaderboard in the big events above the year. Before the year he had written 4 persons begun up dots, 12 upper 5 finishes and 22 top 10s in the main tournaments, but never had he provided one of Game of Golf's big prizes. Recite, Garcia hails top year always. Currently we can very cherish how difficult it is and how sugary it is to include he. Spieth horror becomes vision while Jordan Spieth lose monitoring of his tee shooting on the 13th opening at King Birkdale for the definitive circle of the 2017 UK Outdoor. It looked for all the planet how Story was on to reiterate himself. Which's worst, the later 22-year-old was the ruling Masters defend and so had to this final victor Danny Willett in the verdant coat. Spieth had slowly remodeled his trust in the 15 months how accompanied his Augusta strike of. But possessing led by 3 shots departure in the definitive circle at Birkdale, his capricious driving on the 13th signaled anxiety one day more than. Though he saved a scarecrow, Spieth had taken into account up the conduct in just 5 holes left. Luckily for him, down there was to be no reiterate of his Masters horror. Thompson's test by TV. Thompson had lightly irrelevant a noted dribble on the 17th verdant for her tertiary circle. The imprudence wasn't selected up at the period but a fan observer on TV emailed in the testimony. Thompson was meeting cute at the leaderboard and was more than rather than half via her definitive circle while she was said of the fine how intended she omitted 2 shots over Norway's Suzanne Pettersen. Recite, Lexi Thompson on her exercise drug addiction is the jest. Oh my deity, she told on Creature aware of the news story. 4-person stroke fine, how's fair absurd. Though Thompson rallied to tie for the conduct and strength a crucial meeting, the 22-year-old would miss out on a other main to southward Korea's So Yeon Ryu. The debate sparked a discussion on how Game of Golf's frequently antiquated rules are attached. In latter changes manufacturing, certainly such an occurrence can't happen in next. Too slight, too deceased for Thompson, although Justin Thomas arrives. The history 12 months include been the manufacturing of Justin Thomas. Thomas has been solidly in youthful boyfriend Jordan Spieth's dark with the couple rotated Profi. But in 5 competition victories above the year of 2017 to Spieth's 3, Thomas will be hoping how's not the instance for lot much longer. The home of Louisville, Kentucky, is now ranged number 3 in the planet, over Dustin Johnson in top place and Spieth. Thomas's growth as well ensures else breathtaking us ability is in company competition to do the 2018 Ryder Cup crew. A China not one Shan fan is start to do firsts a bit of a addiction. The 28-year-old became the at first China gamer to win a main name while she declared the 2012 LPGA League. The year, fan became the at first China gamer, man or woman, to achieve number 1 in the planet rankings. I'm not an emotion man, but to see the China banner on top of the number Rolex rankings makes sense. All my 18-year efforts, to, the kind of sports, include, pay away, the impressed fan wrote in an Instagram position following the rankings were affirmed. Stay down there win TB lightweight, yet. A supported problem is potential of Lydia Ko, Lexi Thompson, Sung Hyun Garden, So Yeon Ryu and other in 2018. Muirfield joins 2-1 SAINT Scotch at first secretary, Nicola Beluga, outlined how judgment as unprovable. But a crisp voting in March over the year saw 80.2% of members voice for female to be permitted to exceed the clubhouse. The RNA, that organizes the outdoor league, quickly restored Muirfield on the outdoor roster. Previous, female had been capable to act on the links year and trip the club as guests and visitors but not used to exceed as members. Wonderful Elegance Traffic 62 Brandon Elegance's artistic achievements at the 2017 Outdoor League were clouded partly by Jordan Spieth's drama complete. 31 players had previous shooting 63 in the main competitions, consisting 10 in the outdoor. But 62 had ever been out of achieve before Elegance's tertiary circle at King Birkdale. Elegance told he just carried out the importance of which same D made while his canister Zach Rasco said him on finish his circle on the 18th verdant. Zach came up and told, "Thou re in the story books. And I was love, which are you speaking on? To do it at the outdoor league is cute specific," Elegance told at the period.